Welcome back to Your Weekly Dose of Unstoppable Motivation. This is week dose of our 52-week journey toward a stronger, more focused, and more powerful you. Last week, we talked about starting taking that first step, even when it's messy. But today, we're tackling a big myth that holds so many people back. And that myth is this: you need to be inspired before you can act. Well, no, you don't. Because the truth is, inspiration is not something you wait for. It's something you create. Let me ask you something. How many times have you said, "I'll start when I feel more motivated. I just need the right mood," or "I'm waiting for that spark"? Guess what? That spark isn't coming. Not on its own, because inspiration isn't lightning. It's a fire, and you have to strike the match. Here is the secret most successful people want to tell you. They don't feel inspired every day. They don't always feel like showing up. But they do it anyway. And guess what happens when they do? Action creates momentum. Momentum creates clarity. And clarity breeds inspiration. It's not magic. It's discipline. It's movement. It's showing up, especially when you don't feel like Italiano. Think of inspiration like a muscle. If you don't train it, it stays weak. But if you act consistently, even in small steps, your mind starts to shift. You start to generate your own drive. Suddenly, you're not waiting for inspiration. You're building it every single day. Let me tell you about Ava. Ava always wanted to write a book. She had ideas, dreams, even the talent, but never the energy. She kept waiting for that magical writer's inspiration to hit. Weeks passed, then months. She told herself, "Maybe I'm just not ready." Until one day, she changed one small thing. She set a timer for 20 minutes. No expectations. Just write. At first, the words were bad, awkward, forced. But she kept showing up. Day after day. 20 minutos, then 30, then an hour. And then something incredible happened. The inspiration showed up after she did. 6 months later, the first draft was done. Not because she waited for inspiration, but because she learned how to work without it. You don't need to feel ready. You just need to start. You don't need permission. You need discipline. Your brain might resist at first. It'll tell you, "This isn't good. You're not feeling it today. Try again tomorrow." Don't listen. Push back. Act anyway, because the difference between those who dream and those who do is that doers don't wait for the mood. They create the mood. As Jack London once said, you can't wait for inspiration. You have to go after it with a club. So, how do you create inspiration? Here's a quick framework you can use right now. First, set a small goal. Don't aim for perfection. Aim for done. Second, set a timer. Try the 10-minute rule. Do the task for 10 minutes, no pressure. Once you start, momentum usually kicks in. Third, celebrate progress. Even tiny wins. That's how your brain learns to crave action. And fourth, repeat consistently. The more often you act, the easier it becomes to generate your own drive. Here's your challenge for this week. Do one thing every day before you feel ready. Just one small action. It could be writing 100 words, doing 10 push-ups, reading 5 pages of a book, or making that uncomfortable phone call. Whatever it is, do it before you're in the mood. Because you're not building a habit of inspiration. You're building a habit of action. And that's 100 times more powerful. You're not here to wait. You, Ray. To move, to grow. To take ownership of your time, your energy, your life. So next time your mind says, "Wait for inspiration," you say, "No. I'll create it myself." Because that's what leaders do. That's what winners do. That's what you do. This is just week 2. Imagine where you'll be in week 52. But for now, take that step. Create that spark and go. Subscribe for weekly motivation. This is Go Let's Move.